Check 1, 2. Testing.
Welcome to another episode of the Ladies Pitch Podcast. A controversial podcast where choosing violence is always the answer.
Please welcome.
Here are your hosts, Haydee Baby, Lexi the Savage, and Do-Rag Daddy.
Bienvenidos a otro episodio de Ladies Pitch Podcast. Esta es tu mami favorita, Haydee Baby.
Esta es su atea de tu corazón, Lexi la Salvaje.
Damn, I didn't even get this memo. Y'all niggas ain't tell me we hit the SAP button.
This is the time for you to hit the SAP button.
No hablo español.
No hablo inglés.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who this is by now, that means you hear me and you're not listening. It sounds like a fucking personal problem. This is the BBW ambassador.
Emphasis on that ass.
Also known as the Do-Rag Daddy. Emphasis on the D, you dig? And we have guests here. Family.
They family. They ain't guests.
Y'all know what to do.
Bueno, estamos de Caperucita Roja hoy.
¡Wow!
Bienvenidos a episodio 108, mi gente.
Tráeme una medalla, coño.
Una medallita bien fría.
Estamos de Pacífico hoy, mija.
¡Wow!
De Pacífico.
No había medalla.
Do a little bit more for our non-Spanish speaking
No
people
había
that might be turned down by that. Go ahead, say something else. Say
Say
throat demon in Spanish.
Demonia de la garganta.
That's not long.
Pero mi gente, así que se dice.
Word. It does sound like a novela.
And our other family member over here, our City Girl correspondent.
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. Hi, it's Fisher.
What's good, fish stuff? What's good, throat demon? Welcome back.
Word welcome back to your favorite what is it we call it?
Controversial podcast.
You dig? Your favorite
savage, your favorite mommy, and your favorite
motherfucker.
Whore.
Your favorite motherfucker.
Yo, you
Toxic
emphasized
whore.
that whore. Like
I said that with my whole chest.
the WH was definitely
from her diaphragm.
emphasized.
Word.
Yeah.
You knew it was true.
Yeah. Oof.
Anywho, so how's everyone doing? What's going on? Let's start off with the savage. What's going on, mama? How are you?
Yo, this week, y'all haven't seen that episode of Family Guy when Brian borrowed money from Stewie and he wasn't paying
one of my
Stewie
favorite
back?
episodes.
I love that.
And and when Brian was whooping Stewie's ass, like, you got money for fake mustaches, but you don't got my money. I felt like that's what this week did to me. And it's not because of anything out of the ordinary, but I felt like the retrograde was like,
It's
you know what?
retrograding.
It's your turn, mama. I'm going to be frank with you guys. I had a really, 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 really bad anxiety attack on Tuesday that I had no idea what the fuck was going on. It felt like an out-of-body experience. And I felt so bad because Jeremy Renner was nerved the fuck out over what was going on. She didn't even know what to do. And, I was finally able to just, like, gather myself. And she's like, don't ever do that shit again. It's usually me bugging the fuck out, not you.
Those are so bad, though.
Yeah.
From personal experience, those are hella bad.
I remember you had one time I was at work and Haydee Baby called me and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Like
I
11
was
o'clock
freaking
at
out.
night, right?
Yeah.
I was having an anxiety attack. I
And-
called you on FaceTime.
Yeah, and like I heard it in your voice and that's how it was. It was just, I was asleep and all of a sudden I couldn't breathe and I was shaking and I was just on the floor of my bedroom just like, the whole time I'm like, I felt like I was trying to catch my breath. I'm crying. I couldn't speak. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Jeremy Renner's like thinking I'm having an asthma attack. And I know the difference between an asthma attack and something that's not an asthma attack. And that definitely wasn't it.
And how are you feeling today?
I'm good now. I'm good today. Today was, the rest of the week was good. I've been better. I've been feeling better, so I can't complain. But yeah, that's,
Evil doesn't die that easy.
yeah.
Shout out to
La hierba mala
Shout
no
out-
muere, mi gente.
shout out to Lexi the Savage, though. I'm glad
And-
you're feeling a lot better, boo.
And also the
Awesome
Yankees
week.
still have the best record in baseball.
Yes, can we drop some bombs for the Yankees and drop some bombs for the new boo, my new celebrity boo, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
I saw something about him. I saw him coming out to bat, and I'm like, I want to see that bat.
He's a Scorpio sun, Pisces moon, honey.
He is, my. Anyway. Anywho, Throat Demon baby, how are you?
I'm alive.
Oh,
I'm not a felon.
how was your week?
Don't ask me.
That says a lot. That means you're close to becoming a felon.
I'm recovering from 2 weeks suffering from migraines. I've had 2 mental breakdowns, and I got a wisdom tooth pulled out, guys.
This is Ladies Pitch Podcast.
Woo-wee. Okay, so the retrograde is
Mercury
definitely
is
retrograding.
Retrograding hard. How about you, Haydee, baby? How you slugging in
that
these
was good.
streets?
I'm good. I'm sucking?
Slugging.
Well, if you want to get into how you suck it, you could definitely get into that.
Freudian slip much? That's a Freudian slip if I've
I'm
ever
like,
heard
how I'm
one.
sucking. Oh,
That sounds
damn.
like
Wait,
an
hold on.
exciting
No, I'm good. I can't complain. Everything is good. I'm still on my whole, my whole journey on the road of self-care.
How's
I'm
that
like one of
going?
those enthusiasts that's annoying, but
It looks like it's going
no,
very well.
it's going very good. I can't complain. So I'm just, thinking
No.
about having a hot girl summer. I didn't want to say hot girl, hot woman summer.
Hot woman summer.
Hot aunties? Are we the hot aunties? Are we at that age?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
I think because we're aunties. Like we're all aunties.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that age.
We're definitely aunties.
I think I'm gonna just be that auntie, like
I'm
that
cool with
fun-loving
that.
auntie, like the auntie that will go and buy your Plan B
my aunt
or accompany
Pop
you
Smoke.
to an abortion.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
auntie
I'm
Pop Smoke.
I'm that cool auntie, like
Shit. Take you to go get a tattoo on the age, auntie?
Yeah.
I
yes.
like
Even
those
though my
aunties.
niece is of age,
The auntie who showed you how to roll a joint at 8 years old because
There
her
we
wrist
go.
was broken.
I had to learn myself. I need an auntie.
Nah,
like
this is
that.
what happened. My auntie Pop Smoke, she had broke her wrist because she slipped on on black ice. So she couldn't do it herself. So she showed me how to do it.
Shout out.
Nice. Shout
Shout out to
shout out to Pop Smoke. Shout out to Titi Pop.
She was like, baby, all right, so
Wait, yeah, let's hear this impersonation of Pop Smoke. Go ahead.
she was like, baby, I know you sleeping because you got school tomorrow, but I need you to do something for me if you're okay? So I sit up in the bed and, I'm like, what's going on, Titi? By the way, like, my aunt used to always take me on random ass adventures when she was scamming in the 90s. I fucking loved it. Allegedly. So she comes with her little robe on and she puts the stuff in front of me. She's like, all right, baby, we gonna make this like a little cigarette, okay? Like a little homemade cigarette. And she walked me through it and
Did you have to crush the bud as well?
No, that was already done because
Okay.
the drug dealer back then used to have a crush on her, so he used to do it for her.
Oh,
Allegedly.
see, these motherfucking drug dealers don't do shit like that.
Yeah, it was the
anymore.
90s though. The 90s is different.
Yeah, the 90s men were different though. We're not gonna
Yeah.
get into all of that, but
He used to
Drug dealers
always
got
give her.
families now.
the
He
90s
used to
men
make her
don't do shit.
mixtapes. He used to make her
See?
mixtapes.
Wow.
Where are those days? Like,
He used to
where
make
are the
her
men that send you
mixtapes.
playlists?
Yeah, he used to make her the cassette tapes of music.
Hello.
Oh,
I'm here.
Bring those
We're
men
still
back.
alive.
so
Bring
yeah,
those
big,
men back that
We get
dedicate
overlooked
songs
for
to
the
you.
felons.
big ups to the OG auntie showing me how all the cool vibes. My auntie Pop Smoke.
Shout out to all the OG aunties that's paving the way for the new
wave of
wave of aunties.
We coming strong, honey.
Durag, what's up with you, baby? How you doing? City girl, you and City Girl correspondent. How y'all doing?
I'm good. Same shit, different toilet. You know what I mean? Watching playoff basketball this week. That's
Ooh,
always
it's been
exciting.
spicy.
Facts.
Who's
been
in
real
the
spicy.
playoffs? Like, what's going on?
Who's left? Golden State just eliminated the Grizzlies.
Curry?
That
all I
boy
know.
good.
Luca and Dallas forced the game 7 against Phoenix.
Phoenix going home.
Phoenix is good. You think so?
Phoenix going home. Chris Paul never won in the ring. You heard it here.
Ooh. Damn.
Wasn't
I don't
Chris
know.
Paul? You know, guys, I'm not like
I'm not
sports
better.
savvy. But Chris Paul used to be with the Heat before.
Nah.
The Clippers.
The Clippers.
Yeah, y'all niggas,
All right, yeah.
I'm about to mute both y'all bikes.
On
Y'all
the
wild.
East, on the East, the Miami Heat eliminated the 76ers. So James
Facts.
Harden, the beard, is going home again after doing a whole lot of nothing.
He did another disappearing act. where
Yeah,
he's
he
very-
sure did. And then we have, I think this one is gonna be close, but I think the Celtics are gonna they're gonna go on.
Celtics in 7.
Celtics in 7. Celtics and
7.
Bucks. I feel like because it was all Tatum, game 6.
Yeah.
I feel like if Jason Tatum, I feel like if Tatum gets
Channing Tatum?
yeah, Channing Tatum. Nah, but I feel like
He's from Magic Mike. I know him.
I know him. He's a good dancer.
Like the cute one with the curls.
You know what we need to do? We need to do a segment of Haydee Baby trying to decipher sports current events.
That would be good because my shit is awful.
She'll be like, oh, he cute.
All the rules to sports. So
I
he did this because he had to get there.
No, but I know some of the basic rules of like football, basketball, soccer, especially soccer, baseball. Yeah, for sure. But I'm guilty of only knowing the athletes that are cute.
That's reasonable for.
You know what? I respect it because when I was a kid, my mom would sometimes watch games with me only because she had the only crush on Joe Girardi when he was with the Yankees.
Oh
That's
my
a disgusting
God.
crush. That's a disgusting crush.
It was like the mid 90s. He was like, you know what it is? Because he's like that blue collar guy.
Jorge Posada was there.
Jorge
Come on.
Posada is still.
Hey,
But Joe
don't do that.
Girardi?
I
Don't
love
do
him,
that. I
though.
got big ears. Don't do that.
Nah. Jorge's.
Joe.
She like Joe. She like Joe. She like Tino. She loved Tino.
But Joe,
She
that's a
loved
nasty
Tino. So
crush.
she's like, oh, who's that? I'm like, we're
There
not
was
doing
probably
this.
something about him that
Yeah,
was, attractive. and
Yeah.
His thighs.
He was
He had thunder thighs.
Slow up because you like thunder thighs.
You like thunder thighs.
I mean,
Exactly.
I don't like
woman,
them on
though.
men. Exactly. There you go.
B, what would you do if you woke up with thunder thighs?
He'll probably be like, yes,
someone's daughter.
This-
But anyway, my
You a
week was,
menace.
BBL.
but my week was good. Hey, yo, that's crazy.
like Do-Rag got a BBL.
My
If
week
you
was
guys
good,
want to
though.
contribute any money to Durag Daddy's
We're
BBL,
gonna go
make sure
start
to
a
Cash App
GoFundMe.
pay us.
I guarantee you,
GoFundMe.
I'm not gonna use it for a BBL.
Cash App pay us for Durag's
I'm about some
future
weed
BBL.
and do-rag.
Now that we're talking about do-rags fuckery, let's get into the memes.
Hold on, real fast.
get
Though.
into-
How was your week? City girl correspondent. Any cash apps?
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh!
I need a ka-ching. I
Scam all the week.
need
Okay, we will not disclose
How
the
many cash
identity
apps?
of, but how many?
Maybe like 3.
For lunch,
Damn, on a
coffee,
week, in a week?
dinner?
There's this guy I've never met on Facebook. Shout out to William because I don't.
Damn, she name dropping.
I didn't say his last name, but I be helping homie out. Sometimes he got like a little
With his paperwork?
page where like he be doing raffles and I be raffling without raffling. Allegedly.
All right, so let's get into those memes.
Glad you had a good week. Thanks.
I love City Girl.
I'm just calling because I saw your Instagram post. Yeah, and I read your little caption. It was funny as fuck, but is that towards me? Is that directed towards me? Like, I need to know. What do you mean by that, B?
Okay, so we're going to start it off like this. Durag posted this on 4 days ago, whatever 4 days ago was. Sorry, there's a screenshot. And the meme reads, you ever got played so good you start laughing like laughing face emojis? Okay, bitch, bet.
Word.
Cashier reads, he who laughs last laughs loudest.
Fact.
So Durag, you're basically speaking about karma.
Huh?
You're
Yeah,
basically speaking
pretty
about.
much.
Okay.
Pretty
So you
much.
always get? Do you feel like you always get the last laugh in situations?
No, I don't necessarily even need the last laugh in situations, but if I want the last laugh in a situation, I definitely go get it.
Now, I don't know about
Sick of
you
him.
guys. I love saying I told you so. I don't know why people say I hate to say I told you so. I love that shit.
Speak
that,
the truth, queen.
That shit is like a cold beer on a hot day. It's like a 5-game winning streak for the Yankees. It's like warm butter on your toast. Like, I fucking love saying that because I'm the type of person, like, I, believe it or not,
It's like that first joke after not fucking for 6
yeah.
months.
Like, I'm really big on minding my business. Like, if it doesn't concern me, it don't pay my bills. Like, I don't care about it. So if I'm passionate about something, there's a reason behind that. And when people are like, no, you don't know what you're saying, but I do know what I'm saying because if I'm choosing violence, it's for a reason. And I always wind up being right. I just look at a motherfucker like, how that taste?
She does the Diddy
Yeah.
stare down.
Tastes good? I told you so.
That must be a Pisces thing because I love that shit too.
I do too. Oh my God. It's like, sometimes it's like right up there with an orgasm.
I'm working on not saying like I told you so, but internally I'm like,
I say it.
There's other ways of saying,
bitch, I told you
there's
so.
other ways of saying I told you so, because Virgos like that too, but I would never say I told you so. It's passive aggressive.
And I always, it's like,
I'm aggressive.
Like Lexi said, you know, when, well, for me, it would be because I know the universe is always on my fucking side. So I'm like, all right, so what you do to me, eventually I know down the road is going to catch up to you. So I just be there like,
like, was it
just sit back and
the
wait.
Sky Jackson meme where she's sitting there?
That'd be me.
She be sitting there waiting. Yeah.
I guarantee you, anybody who's ever crossed me in my life is not doing well right now.
Same.
So
make some noise for that. And before we move on to the next meme and shit,
IJS.
Make sure to like, subscribe, share, review, do all that good
Follow.
shit. Follow. Where can they follow?
You
Haydee?
can find us on Instagram at Ladies Pitch.
Facts.
On Twitter, Pitch718.
Facts.
All of your favorite streaming services, Ladies Pitch Podcast.
Facts.
Definitely drop us a follow. Listen, review, tell us what you think. Tell us what you would like to hear from us. I promise we will touch all the subjects. There's nothing taboo here.
Muchas gracias.
You are welcome.
La demonia de la garganta. I don't know what that means, but whatever.
So, Durag posted this 5 days ago. It's my first hot girl summer. Do I start with swallowing tequila or kids?
Both of them.
Both of them. Well, in my case, whiskey.
Start with the kids so you can disinfect your throat after. Your little throat goat.
I think that was very fitting, that meme for you.
It was fitting. I freaking died, and then I commented, use the tequila as a chaser.
Yeah, I actually really liked that comment. I think I replied to it.
You did?
Yeah.
I think I'm not doing a good job of being a friend and forcing more brown liquor on you guys.
I mean,
it could be whiskey too. I'm just saying. Just use the liquor as a chaser.
I can't, like, you know what it is with tequila? I'm gonna get a little TMI with you guys.
Uh-oh.
The diarrhea that I get with tequila.
Diarrhea. Remember that song?
Yeah,
Yes.
You took it back to 3rd grade, bro.
And back to your
I love
shitty
it.
story, though.
But yeah, like, that's like one time I played myself. I did a couple of tequila shots, and I was like, my asshole hated me the next day. Vodka does the same thing to me.
Jakaris.
Yeah. But whiskey has yet to betray me that way. Like, I do whiskey and I'm good. The next morning is like nothing. Clearly, my birthday, we were pounding back.
Let it breathe.
You let it
For the
breathe.
Game of Thrones fans.
Yo, what's your face, though? Like, you really put the dragon face. Like,
What was it? Didn't Nicki Minaj have a song like that? Dungeon Dragon or some shit like that?
Yeah. Rah, rah.
There we go. That's my asshole after
That's your
tequila.
asshole theme song.
Yeah, after tequila.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
But, you know, as Redka attests, I go crazy with like bourbon or whiskey and I'm good the next day. Like, I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I feel like a tampon commercial. I can ride a horse. I could go jogging.
Those commercials are so unrealistic.
They're super unrealistic because I have like 4 mental breakdowns on day 1 of my period. So is it?
Yeah, that's not the first time I hear that though. I've heard people say that with Henny. That they get like the runs with Henny the next
We were
day.
talking about that earlier.
Yeah, so
I get
there's some
violent with
people
Henny.
you get
Yeah,
it with
I can't.
tequila and some people get it with the brown liquor.
Yeah.
So
I can't do honey no more.
all right, Lex. You got one?
There's a reason why I picked this one. This was posted 4 days ago. You were busy 4 days ago.
I was bored, probably.
All of the ones we picked were posted
Like 4 days ago.
Damn.
Bored in the house, bored.
Were you taking a shit in your manager's bathroom again?
He had diarrhea that
I haven't
day.
did that in a minute. Good callback. Nah, I haven't did that in a little minute. Monday, I'm
gonna drop a deuce?
Monday?
Yeah, or the weekend.
Make
or
sure
the
you drink
weekend
black
liquor.
coffee before you do
That's
it.
how Monday's to-do list.
Okay, there you go.
Drop the bombs.
So this menace posted, my lurk game crazy. I be on your grandma page looking at your baby pictures.
Facts.
Comment says, do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see?
And then he put in,
by the same guy you said you don't know and you didn't sleep with.
oh, So, I got a quick little story with this. I have a friend. She's notorious for lurking. Like, she's really fucking good at it. She don't
Just
even
at me next time.
Yeah, like she don't even need if she just needs like a first name. So one day I told her, I was like, yo, there was this guy I was trying to look for. I was like, but I only got his first name. She's like, yeah, where does he live? I'm like, Queens. 5 minutes later, she found his Instagram, his Facebook, and at the time, Tumblr was a thing. Y'all remember Tumblr?
Yeah.
I didn't know this guy didn't look like the type of guy to have a Tumblr, but he had a Tumblr. She found it.
My man was going crazy.
Trying to bag all the bitches.
I already know he was going
wow. Speaking from personal experience?
Nah, I never made a Tumblr, but I know what goes on
we
Tumblr.
go on his
a lot of tumbling.
So we go on his Facebook and we're looking at all his pictures, and there was a picture of him from like middle school, I want to say, where he looked like he was in Menudo. Because he was like mad pretty boyish.
No.
And I don't know what the fuck she did that she meant to send a photo to me. She accidentally reposted the photo on her page.
Oh shit.
And the guy messaged her like, who are you? So she did what any logical person would do, and she threw her phone on the floor and it broke.
Because that was gonna like delete the repost.
That was gonna solve the issue.
So then
The
she
better
calls
question
me.
would have been like, who sent you?
So then she calls me from a number I didn't know. It turns out it's a house phone. She's like, loca, I fucked up. I'm like, what happened? So she's telling me story, and I'm like, you did what, bitch? She's like, yeah, he messaged me asking me who I was. So I panicked. I'm like, all right, what did you do? She's like, I broke my phone. That's why I'm calling you from the house phone.
Oh
my god. I would have just told him like, it's the FBI.
Have you guys ever? Do you like? I'm not speaking from personal experience or anything, but like, do you guys ever like bored and you just start lurking on like
Absolutely.
Yes.
on a person that
All the time.
That's a fact.
and then you find out some information that you wish you could just take it back and not?
Yep.
Yeah. Anybody want to share stories? City girl, you smiling over there cheesing. You got a
I
story?
can't remember shit right now because I'm high. If I wasn't high, I would probably remember something.
So it's safe to say, do-rag, that your alert game strong.
Elaborate. Elucidate.
I be with me, ma, having cheese and crackers.
Was this before or after you were popping
Coffee.
wheelies on her wheelchair?
Oof. That's a good question.
but
You
Fridays-
weren't supposed to tell the people that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was over here busting willies on grandma's wheelchair and shit. But anyways, yeah, my alert game is pretty good. If I want to find something out, I'm gonna find something out.
Inspector.
You know how they say like what doesn't come out in the wash comes out in the dryer?
Right. I'm like,
On
okay.
the rinse.
Yeah, it's gonna come out.
But it's coming out.
It's
But
coming
aren't
out.
you the same person against females lurking because if you dig up bones, you're gonna find skeleton? Aren't those your words?
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
So,
They are, right?
Like I said,
okay.
if I want to find something out, then I will. But that doesn't
Haydee,
necessarily
baby.
say I'm doing it.
You're having that moment.
What? That I want to be chaotic?
Yeah.
Always.
It is.
Always.
She got
Wait.
that little glisten in her eye.
She was trying to play semantics with me right now.
No,
I
I'm
feel like Haydee baby has a lurk story.
I got plenty, girl.
You
ain't
gonna share one?
Yeah, I spent 8 years with somebody that I lurked 6 out of those 8. But anyway, we're not gonna get into that. We're gonna get into Fishstein and the meme that she picked.
Messy.
Well, I'm the only mother here.
Congratulations.
No, not really. Congratulations. No, I love my son, but God. Anyways, this man, NYC motherfucker,
At
posted
Instagram, holla at me.
Mother's Day always rainy because all them kids y'all boarded up there crying.
When I tell you that one had me dying.
And the caption says Happy Mother's Day though.
Yo, when I read that, I was like, my man's, it's Mother's Day. Like, what are you
And
doing?
it wasn't even 8:30 yet. It was like
It was early.
You still had coal in your eye?
Tail too.
It was early in the morning.
I'm like, yo,
it be those better baby moms. That was more so like the better ones. You know what I mean? The ones that
Okay.
that don't have their
They don't,
kids.
they don't
The
get,
Black Chinas.
Black Chinas.
They don't get gifts on Mother's Day because they're not really mothers all year.
She only got her kid on Sundays.
You know what I'm saying? Word.
Talk about I need child support money, man. You got the kid one day out of the week.
Basically, grandma be the one taking care of the kid, taking the kid to school.
You imagine Kris Jenner with all them damn
Doing
kids?
homework.
Saint, get down.
Listen, people could say what they want to say about Kris Jenner. She the motherfucking GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
She is.
She
Put
is the
everybody
GOAT.
on.
She'll flip 50 to 500 mil real quick.
Kris
not the
Jenner,
mom.
I don't know if you're listening right now.
Mom.
That's the mom.
That's a mom.
Okay.
Kris Jenner, I don't know if you're listening right now, but I just want you to know that there's 3 young ladies here in the Bronx who would not fight if you wanted to adopt us. We're bilingual.
Yes.
Yeah.
The redhead knows how to cook and clean.
I'm very good with my hands and my mouth.
We won't fuck your
Wink,
sons-in-laws.
We can make another video.
Yes, bitch.
I know some scams. Let me know if you're
Allegedly.
interested.
Manage me.
Just
Yes.
Momage her.
momage me.
Momage us.
Momage us. Listen, like
not me, though.
if we need to do a little sex tape, like we got that under control. We can get that. We can get
Yeah,
that.
we-
Yeah,
popping
we
and
willing to
going.
take one for the
Guys, sex
team.
tape.
We can get that done.
Like Chris,
I'm gonna be Ray J.
Slow
Kris
up.
Jenner. We love you.
Ray J out this motherfucker.
You're the motherfucking GOAT. I hope you hear this. Slide into our DMs at Ladies Pitch on Instagram, Pitch 718 on Twitter. Tell your people to call us. We don't have people because we're poor, but you can change that.
Nah, we got HR. You know, holla at
They can
HR.
holla at HR.
They can holla at HR
Yeah, yeah. Come to the meeting with his fresh white ups and we
and
good.
his little future hat.
Yes.
To him.
Word.
Happy
Word
birthday,
up.
HR. Yes. Send him some noise.
You already know.
He's probably got on the only future hat
I'm about
right
to.
now.
I'm gonna
Send my
harass you as
bitch.
soon as you're done with recording to see what you're doing.
Word, we gonna jump
But
on a
anyway, if you
FaceTime.
guys want to read those memes and other memes by Mr. Durag Daddy, make sure you guys follow him on Instagram, NYC Motherfucker. That's NYC MUDDAFUKKA.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get into the first topic.
Y'all nasty bitches.
Oh, guys,
Y'all some
so-
nasty bitches.
So, I was minding my business, reading some Bible verses, and I go on Twitter, and I see that Jesse Williams is trending.
For that dangling.
So obviously, my ass is like, oh my, because I know like earlier in the week, he was on the news because he was having like money issues. He was like, I can't pay child support because I'm only making like $1,900 a week or some shit like that. Whatever. So I'm thinking, oh my goodness.
Who, Jesse?
Jesse.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he on Grey's Anatomy.
He quit Grey's and he might go back
You
though.
ain't save up no money.
That's my man. I know
So,
We're talking about the real anatomy here. Let's
so
go.
anyway, me being the bitch I am, I'm like, let me click on this little hashtag real quick, and I see like everyone's reaction, like, oh my god, so I'm like, what is this all about? So I do my homework, and when I tell you, when I found out why these bitches were tweeting about Jesse Williams, wow.
Call me.
Fisher sent it to me. I was like, wait, hold up. What is going on? I'm like, what was his name on Grey's? Anyone know?
Dr. Jackson Avery.
Look at that. I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah.
I know that because
White
my
girl
sister's
left her
obsessed
wedding.
with Grey's Anatomy.
So I thought that was, I didn't know that was a play that he was in. I thought
Take
that was
Me Out,
more like
yeah.
a Chippendale show or something.
No, it's an actual play. I wanted to see this play back when it came out, like in
broke,
like
not bankrupt,
2009. But no one wanted to go with the weird kids to see a play about baseball players, so I never got to go. But now all of a sudden, motherfuckers are lining up like, "Hey, Alexis, you want to go see that play? Now y'all want to go see it?"
because they
didn't know
want to
it was naked
see.
baseball
But with
players.
our luck, the day that we go, it's the fucking understudy that's there and not just
They trying to see the bat and two balls, girl.
2-1 count. So
But
I just want
It's-
to give a shout out to whoever took those pictures. Thank
it was
you,
a
sis.
fan. Did you
and
hear
you're
what
not
they're doing now?
allowed to take pictures
No,
or
you're not allowed.
video.
But you know what they're
That's a real
doing now?
MVP 'cause she put
They're
us all
making you,
on.
yeah, they're making you put your
Checking your
phone
phone?
in like this velvet bag. Like you could hold on to the bag, but it can't be opened. And even if the phone is in the bag, you can't see the screen. So it's like this specific kind of material. So you gotta lock up your phones now because of that.
Thanks to Kevin Hart.
Wow.
So let me ask you this, Haydee baby. Rate the meat.
Wow.
Rate the meat.
But
Okay,
give
so-
give a little description though for the people
Okay,
who
I'm gonna
didn't
pull
see
up the photo for those of you living under a
Very
rock.
wet.
dripping. That shit was dripping Dales.
Very wet.
It was the scene, like it was the scenery. It was the
It was. It's very. It's.
He
a
was
very hot
semi-flaccid,
scene.
like he wasn't fully hard.
he was yes, that's the thing.
That's what every.
It's a
everyone
nice
went
caramel
crazy for.
color. I'm guessing he's circumcised because I don't see a hood. I definitely see the head. It's a nice girth. It's probably slightly.
This bitch's mouth is watering right now.
It's okay.
Facts.
Them bitches is soaking right now.
You guys know those king size Snickers bars
The
With
one
the vein.
with the veins? It's girthier than that.
Oh my.
I give this
Oh,
meat.
this that whole
I give this
vibe.
meat. I give this meat an 8.5 out of 10.
I was gonna say. Oh wait. Like you're rating it or the size?
Rating it.
Okay,
Size,
rating it.
he's like, and he's like I said, he's semi.
He's not hard.
He's not hard, but even then, like semi-hard, you're like, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna
bro.
give him a 9 because it's not. I'm gonna take 1 point away because it's not hard. Bitch, why would he be hard on a Broadway show, right?
Yeah.
But if I was sitting front
She
row,
was.
The water was kind of cold.
that's it's actually a good
Y'all don't
reason
understand
why.
the man anatomy.
I was. You ever seen Seinfeld? I was in the pool.
Word. It was cold that night.
When the girl saw him, saw his dick, and she just laughed at it.
stupid.
He was like, "I was in the pool."
So right, well, you rate that meat.
I ain't reading.
I said a 9. You don't want to rate it?
No,
Don't
I'm
wanna
not.
It's
rate it?
off the Richter scale.
It's-
Ooh.
Y'all niggas-
Now I
The
gotta
Richter
follow
scale.
up for the aunties
hey,
and the
hey,
mama
hey,
of the room.
hey,
I got a question. Follow up. Y'all throating that meat or not?
I always take as much as I can. I go up and beyond.
Okay.
You
That
know.
reminds me of what I
The
said.
overachiever.
Yep, that's right.
Haydee,
Definitely.
baby.
We know Dom Toretto's doing it.
with no hands.
I had texted
No,
her.
what she said in the
When
group
she
chat.
they sent the picture, right? So my response, I didn't even rate the meat. I said, "Do y'all ever just like put your
This
throat
bitch.
and your jawline and your neck next to the meat? Like, you know how a snake sizes up its prey to make sure that it's gonna, the snake can swallow it whole. Y'all do that to make sure y'all can throw it all the way. Like, y'all
You
make sure y'all can
elaborate because you said, "Do you wish you could unhinge
Ooh, like a snake.
like a snake?" You did say that.
I didn't listen.
Basically, she
tooth
want
pulled
to.
out.
Y'all snitching?
I was on the
You're in the group chat. What do you mean?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Y'all snitching?
But yeah, that was my commentary on that. Then Lexi just like, this bitch.
I like how she be like, "No, just me."
No,
Okay.
just me. Okay.
And I'm over here like, yeah.
What?
And then she
I look
literally
at my
carried
phone. I'm
on with
like,
the
"What
conversation.
in the animal planet is going on here?"
Crikey.
All right, hold on.
Crikey.
So it was a female. It was a woman who took the picture.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Sure it was.
I mean,
Why would a
it's-
man? Well, unless you're
Clout. I
think
unless you're
Might be a
gay,
gay man.
Clout.
Gay
Shout out
man.
to him, her, they,
yeah,
whoever.
then you gotta use all.
I can't see you.
Let's
I
go
don't care what
pronouns.
kind of clout. I can't see you or a guy like you. Like, I'm gonna take a picture of this man's meat. I'd be
Like,
worried.
damn, look at that dick.
That's just a long dick.
And you know, the first thing I thought about when that went viral, and I saw all the women like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yo, the ticket prices for that show are gonna
They're gonna
skyrocket."
I'm never gonna see this play now, guys.
She's like, "Damn it! It's like a year's wait." Like
It's like Hamilton.
Yeah.
Outrage marketing. That right? That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Inflation.
So
Hey.
He's all over the place now. I
He's
know.
going to inflate.
it wasn't all the way inflated. Apparently, you know what I'm saying?
Could be.
He needed some, resuscitation.
Yeah.
Oh, you nasty.
Hey, yo.
Jesse Williams, I'm always available to resuscitate you, baby.
Sliding.
I was not a huge fan of you on Grays, but I am a fan now of that play.
Bro, he was a bitch.
Cash out me $200 and I'll get you the Haydee, baby.
He was
Yeah.
oh, look. Get to
Ca-
his defense quick.
Matter of fact, double that. Cash us up 400 so we can all be able to
Yeah.
go to the play.
Cash app us. Send us some tickets too. And
Yeah,
cash
P.
app us.
Cash
Yeah,
I pay.
Cash app it.
Backstage, meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
Hey, and that's spelled AT.
Last rate. City Girl correspondent. Rate the meat.
Right
Say
that
8.5
meat.
too because it wasn't hard, but when I see it hard, it might be a 9.5.
Talk louder, nigga.
Damn,
You was
okay.
excited about the meet in the beginning. I don't know what happened.
Baby, you want to feel better and we do a meet and greet of your meat or something?
Slow
We
up.
don't want you to feel left out.
I just want the people to hear her.
Slow up. Slow
My
up.
bad.
You was excited at first, so I had to,
I'm very
keep that
excited,
same excitement. So,
Oh,
y'all like the
gosh.
meat, basically.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like Arby's.
He showed
The
us the
meat.
meat. Yeah,
The
he
man
showed
is
us the
Arby's.
meat.
Your man is Arby's out
The
here.
man is Arby's.
These are classier
Arby's.
Arby's.
All right. So
Nice. But, so,
enough about Jesse Williams
Nah,
and the
not
meat.
even enough. Hold on. We could continue that a little bit, though, because I'm going to broaden the conversation a little
Oh
bit.
gosh, you want to talk about meat?
No, we're going to take it off. We
What?
Man, can y'all let me talk?
Yes.
All right. If a guy did that to a female, on a Broadway play, this conversation is different.
I agree.
See them titties.
This
I agree,
conversation
but-
is different.
In all fairness, women get objectified all the fucking time.
So what?
Thank you.
Everywhere.
Also, it makes it right though.
I didn't say it made it
makes
right.
Right now, so we could do that. We could do the double standards when it's.
B, if you want to see my tits, just say so, bro.
I ask you every week. You always tell me no.
It happens all the
Let me see
time
your
when nudes get leaked, when sex tapes get leaked. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I know.
More often than none, but
Just be happy them shits look good.
Yeah.
Terrible.
He shaved, he's groomed, you know.
He was.
Listen, I don't care. I just wanted to speak on the double.
but it's
standards a
different.
little bit.
If he speaks out and he feels offended by it, then unfortunately, we would have to take that seriously and be
Yeah,
like, damn,
respect his
and,
wishes.
and respect his wishes. But
Well, he has to
he
be
doesn't.
outraged.
He does because it's happening to him. No one can speak for him.
Yeah.
Respect.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Money off that shit. So.
But
We
he
can't
knows
assume
that
the
he's
man's
profiting
feelings.
off of that. Some people are okay with that
he
because
might
they're
not even
profiting
wanna
off
say
of that. Just like Kim Kardashian, she was okay with it because she profited off the sex tape.
Massively.
So, yeah.
She profited massively. Kris Jenner, we still love you, baby. That wasn't an offense.
I feel like
to
you want to say something different. Like,
Oh, no, I'm good. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Spoke on it real fast. It was good.
okay.
And y'all did pretty good too. Y'all said it real fast, articulated it real fast. We get off of this mandingo.
All right. So this is your field of expertise, Mr.
Word.
Durag. Let's
Facts.
get into some music, Mr. K. Dot.
Yes.
He dropped-
Kenny.
Yeah, Kung Fu Kenny. He dropped an album after what, 5 years?
Has it been 5 years
I
since?
think it's been 5 or 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Last
since he
one.
last
Damn.
dropped.
Como va el tiempo?
Had to be like 4 or 5 years around there.
Okay.
Dropped
It's still a
little
long
loosies
time.
here and there. All right, so I don't even want to talk about the whole album. The whole album was good. It was good. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it, but I didn't get to live with it long enough to really critique it or whatever. So, but the one song that did come out in the beginning of the week, what was the name of the song? Pull up the song. What was it?
The Toxic Guy song?
5 Hearts? No.
Oh, the 5 Hearts.
Yeah, the
yes.
5 Hearts. That shit was fire. That shit was fire. Like the second verse on that. Did y'all hear the song? First of all, did y'all hear the song?
Yes.
Yes. What y'all thought about it?
One thing I want to say, because I'm not as big of a hip hop fan as you guys are, but I do appreciate masterful wordplay,
Yes.
double entendres,
Facts.
and I feel like Kendrick, and I always say the rappers that I do appreciate listening to, coincidentally, are rappers that are our age. Kendrick is our age. Cole is our age.
Wale.
Is our age.
Facts.
And I feel like that's like that generation of rappers are like the late great Nip.
They're
They
all
really
great lyricists.
they really understood the language and how to manipulate it to get their message across. So more than anything, that's what I appreciated about this album.
That's a fact.
And the song is called The Heart Part 5.
The Heart Part 5. So he has 4 other installments of
Yeah,
this.
he does.
You know, that lead up to. And if you actually listen to them, because I did that yesterday. I refreshed myself on the series. So it seems like in the first one that he kind of like led up to, like he knew. It's crazy. It's like it seems like he knew. I wish I heard the other 4 parts so I could kind of understand what I'm saying. But it sounded like he was leading up to this and knew that this was gonna be what it was. But anyway,
Is it like a storyline, each song?
it's not like a storyline. It's just like he has is a concept. You know what I mean,
Okay.
one of those conceptual songs.
So,
like,
yeah,
not
I
a lot of
guess-
people could do that. the way
I'm
he
sorry.
does.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. But I mean, like each song, does it kind of like it correlates with one another? That's
Nah,
my
not
question.
really. It's
Okay.
just-
Kind of like the Chinks tapes with Tory Lanez. You see how it's
Yeah.
like each one is like
He has a series of.
Yeah.
Is he
you know what I mean?
speaking about the same person?
No, because in this one
It's different.
He's speaking on this one. If I saw the video as well, because he dropped a
Yes.
video to it. I forgot what they call that technology, but he
Like the morphing. He
Yeah,
does
the
like the-
morphing. He changed the faces and gave
Got you.
his perspective.
That was the video.
on-
Okay.
On those people or whatever. So he used OJ. He used Jussie
Kanye.
Smollett. He used
Kanye, Kobe.
He did Nipsey.
Kobe, Nipsey. So he gave his perspective on those
on those
guys.
artists.
So it was fucking fire. But the second verse of that shit was crazy. Like I don't even know how to like articulate the way it was. He showed on just that song, not even the album, because the album is really, 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 really good. But on that song, he actually showed why he got a Pulitzer. He is that guy. Like Drake is that guy right now.
But to do something like that.
But to do something like this is totally different. Like, this shit is masterful.
And
this
I
shit
feel
is
like,
really, really, really good.
Yeah, and I feel like not to knock Drake, because Drake in his own right, he's done his thing, but
That's the man.
you have rappers like Kendrick and J. Cole. I feel like those two are the only ones now who could do something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, J. Cole's the only one who takes you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think J. Cole
He
definitely.
take you out of
Drake.
wherever you at, and he puts you in that song,
Yep.
and you visualize it. Kendrick did this the whole album, and on this the hardest part, that shit is fire. The second verse, he was spazzing. Like, I don't know what got
His
into him.
energy too that he puts behind like the delivery of the songs is
I
always
got this
really
sense
good.
of like anxiousness. Like, I've been trying to say this for so long, and I'm finally able to say it.
I'm glad you said that. This is his last album. This is his last album on the label TDE.
Yeah.
So there was probably some
Tensions.
some label situations that was happening
Okay.
where he wasn't able to drop his music, or
I
he
got
wants
that
to drop,
sense.
or he wants to drop it how he wants to drop it, when he wants to drop it. He's not conforming to the industry's rules.
I'm going to paint a picture for you guys. You know, when you go see a magic show and you have those people that are trying to escape from the tanks of water,
Yeah.
and the water is filling up from the bottom, but they're still trying to like struggle to stay above. That's the energy I got
that
with
he
this.
gives off,
Yeah.
That he gives off. It's like, I'm still going to speak my mind, even though there's other elements trying to keep me from doing that.
Right, because he's very creative with his music and with the visuals, with the videos, with his performances. So maybe it's something that he feels kind of with the label restricted, creativity wise.
Yeah.
And when you're such a creative person like him, when you're being restricted,
When you're
and
a
kind of
political,
and when you're being like forced to be boxed in, to conform to what the label wants, you just like you can't wait to break free and be able to be. Creatively like free from
absolutely.
From those bounds.
And he put out a double CD too, so it was
Kudos to all these great artists putting up double albums.
His
Yeah,
shit was
bringing it back.
His shit was concise too, and that's what I really like about that as well.
There was
Like,
cohesion. I did get a sense of cohesion
yes,
as well.
It was very cohesive. Like, if you're listening to it throughout, like 1, 2, 3, like
In order.
Very cohesive album. I'm gonna say my favorite song on the album would probably, because my toxic side, kind of like really spoke to it. We Cry Together. I don't know who Taylor Page is. But I believe that's his girlfriend from what I heard on, what I read on Twitter.
Oh,
I could be
really?
wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, but she killed him in that song. She bodied his ass.
I was so triggered by that song.
Really?
I was so
Why?
triggered.
Speaking truth, Queen.
Wait till you hear that song. We're gonna play it after the pod.
Listen,
We'll
we'll listen to the song together. Right. We'll do a little reaction video for the viewers and the listeners. But it's everything that they're saying to one another is you can tell it's a very toxic relationship. So all the things that they're saying to one another, it took me back to a place when I was that toxic and I was in a toxic relationship.
Okay.
And those were the type of like disagreements and fights that we would have with one another. So when I listen to it, I'm like, oh my God, I felt like I was listening to myself from an outside perspective. So I was like, but at the end, after all of that, just like any fucking toxic relationship, they were fucking.
And he says in the beginning of the album, if you listen to it, 'cause I'm like one of them like geeky music nerds that I like to listen to the background shit or whatever.
As you
I
should.
do the
I do
same
that too.
thing.
Ting
Yeah.
tongs and ping pings, and so he whispers in the beginning, this is what the world sounds like. And then they get into
The album.
this whole toxic ass song or whatever, which is, like I said, we're gonna do a reaction video after
Yeah,
this.
it's.
I can already see Lex's face like, break up.
I saw, somebody actually tweeted that yesterday. They were like, if you can relate to the We Cry Together song, y'all need to break up.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Break the fuck up, guys. It's
So-
You guys need to
2022.
break the fuck
So
up.
that's my favorite song.
But first,
on
steal the buttons off
on
the
the
stove.
album, and
And all the charge.
damn, I don't even want to like critique it like that. So I'll just give my favorite ones. Like We Cry Together is my favorite. N95, stupid fire. He went in.
I like that one.
Worldwide Steppers. The beat was stupid. Whoever did that beat, that was fire. Rich Spirit, that kind of, that was my cocky side speaking. So I like Rich Spirit. And
So rate the album 1 to 10.
damn, I didn't want to do that, but.
He did say that. He's like, I didn't want to rate it.
I don't want to rate. But I'll do it.
Rate
Fuck it. Because I listened to it. I heard
How many
it.
mics?
Out of 5, 4.5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I give it
Not
4.5.
bad. His best work to date, or
I like Goddamn.
Nah, it's not his
like
best. It's not his best work. I think it's his most. Damn, like free. Like,
Line stepping.
He seemed free. Like he was just gonna do, even though he seemed like he was doing whatever he wanted on.
The muzzle was off.
But yes, the muzzle was off. I'm off this label. I'm gonna give them this one last banger, and I'm gonna go independent and make all this money. Also,
That's the wave. A lot of artists
wanted to point out
do
that the Hearts 5 was a Marvin Gaye sample. Nobody can clear Marvin Gaye sample.
Yeah,
That's
Prince.
not easy.
Prince was sued. For like years, his estate was fighting.
Yes.
Because he had sampled Marvin Gaye's song, and Marvin's daughter.
Like,
Not anybody is cleared
facts.
to use Marvin
So
Gaye's
the fact
music.
that he was cleared to use a Marvin sample
Major
speaks
respect.
to the volumes of what
Kendrick
that
means.
estate thinks of Kendrick.
Yeah.
Dude, this is fucking genius, bro. This guy.
Because if Prince couldn't do it,
he's one of them ones. So yeah, I give it 4.5 mics. The only reason I don't give it 5 mics is because I don't think I gave anything 5 mics.
tough
ever.
crowd.
tough crowd. He's a Scorpio though. He can't help it.
Yeah, nothing's perfect. I mean, nothing's perfect.
That's the mentality to have, though.
Word. But it was a really, really
so
good
Mr.
album.
Morale,
so
the Big Step is 4.5 mics as per Mr. Durag Daddy
facts.
here.
Go check that out. Go stream it, download it, do whatever you do. Because y'all can still download music, by the way. Y'all could go to like not the Apple streams, but y'all could go to the iTunes store, like, you know,
And
before the
still
streaming
still
came
support,
popular,
yeah.
and still support the artist. So pay the $15 and they get a bigger percentage on that. So yeah,
Okay.
Kendrick, Mr. Morale, the Big Stepper. He is the Big Stepper.
All right. So we going to get into the next story posted by the chaotic ass, messy ass, the new version of the Shade Room ass, New York Post.
New York Post.
They messy as fuck.
Oh, my God. So there's a story that was posted by the New York Post.
First and foremost, if you guys are on Instagram, do yourselves a favor.
Follow
Follow
them.
at NY Post. You will not be disappointed. It is never a dull fucking moment. I swear to you, every time I go on Instagram, I see it's like they're right up there with Florida Man. It's like between New York Post and Florida Man, I don't know who's gonna be wilding out the most. I can't keep up. My back hurts. I can't keep up.
No, they are messy as shit.
Messy.
They've become like the Sun. Remember you guys, the Sun?
Yeah.
The Sun's still around.
Yeah, they're still around.
Yeah,
they're
the Sun
completely
would have-
electronic now.
The Sun would have the most. I would be in the supermarket waiting to check out with my mom, and the Sun would have the most outrageous
Bat Boy, remember Bat Boy?
Bat Boy. Oh, I'm pregnant by an alien. Like
Yeah.
what? Woman pregnant by
Outlandish
alien in Arizona. Like
Most outrageous stories.
the most craziest, outrageous stories.
Real
So
quick.
they've become the new Sun.
Real quick, someone wanted us to do a NCAA style bracket of messiest TV hosts. They were like, yo, cause y'all be wildin'. Y'all should do like an NCAA style bracket of like all the messiest hosts.
I don't think anyone tops Wendy Williams.
I don't know. Well, I mean,
Maury's up
Jerry, Steve Wilkos,
Maury's up there.
Maury is
Oh
messy.
yeah, because Wendy Williams kind of covers only celebrity mess.
Maury went
Okay,
through
you're
decades
right.
on TV.
So Jenny Jones
Jerry.
was low key messy. Sally Jesse, when she used to have the KKK motherfuckers come on there. My man's Phil Donahue when he was interviewing the white supremacist and the Black Panther motherfucker on the same stage.
Dr. Phil.
Oh wait.
Dr. Phil low key messy.
Gerardo.
Rivera.
He out here smoking weed now.
He's got his
Martel.
nose broke live on TV.
Richard Greco got stabbed, yo.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
he might take the cake.
Richard Greco got fucking stabbed
He
for
might take
being
the
a fucking
cake.
presentao.
He might
Yeah,
take the cake.
yeah, because he's
On
live.
a boat, yeah.
He's live and catching you off guard like Joey Greco.
By the way, they put the like best of cheaters on YouTube, and when I tell you that shit helps me go to sleep at night.
yeah, I used to watch it too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Peter Guns.
Oh gosh.
Has anyone seen that Cheaters episodes with Peter Gunn?
Yeah.
now.
I know, but I haven't been able to see any like.
Yeah, they have them on YouTube too.
Oh, I'm gonna look them up. All right, go ahead, baby girl.
Back, Back to the story. All right. So this is a story posted by the New York Post, and it reads, I fell in love with my son.
Yuck.
What?
Barf. And have mind-blowing sex. But it's not incest.
What?
Is he adopted?
A Michigan mom who fell in love with her biological son says science is the reason they can't keep their hands off of each other.
What?
Is it morally wrong, mom and son?
Because the molecules want to be combined there. So it's hard for them to be inseparable.
She might as well just blame it on the fucking retrograde.
She said science is...
Science what?
Like, what kind of science you doing?
What?
I'm curious. The first thing when I saw that popped into my head was how old was the son when she was like, you know what, I want to hit that.
That's incest, of course, physical incest,
absolutely.
because they're actually having sex. I'm sorry, but it's also like it's not too far off with like how some moms behave with their sons that are not in a physical aspect but emotional, like incest, and that's something that I actually did read and actually heard on another
I've
podcast.
heard that, yeah.
Shout out to Siobhan from the Self Care Podcast. But she actually had an episode about emotional incest and like moms that kind of like Jim Jones' mom. You know that whole story where she taught him how to kiss and all that.
Weird.
Yeah, and it's kind of like moms that can't
boundaries.
find a man and they're looking for what they look for in a man they see in their son, I guess, and then that. Listen, I know, slow up, but that's a real thing.
As a mother to
I mean,
my
then
son,
again-
that's kind of
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
look at my son like that.
Then
And
again,
to ask whether it's for the New York Post to ask whether it's morally wrong, motherfuckers, you know that
damn well.
it's morally.
Damn right, this is some hill.
cut it out, New
Matter
York
of fact,
Post.
shout out the person who wrote that dumbass fucking
Then
story.
again, Donald Trump said that if his 14-year-old daughter wasn't his daughter, he'd holler.
Don't talk about Donnie like that, though.
I already did.
Don't talk about Donnie on this.
I
Donnie.
also do know this person is no longer in my life, but just being a passenger in her life at one point, I did feel like she kind of would treat her son in that way. Like she wanted her son to display certain things, certain like behavior or certain characteristics.
It's grooming.
Similar to a man that she would want.
It's grooming.
It definitely is. And I don't think that a lot of, mothers, they don't see anything wrong with that. They just, like, oh, mi
I feel like
machito, the man of the
Latino-
house, my man,
Latina moms do that a lot.
Yeah, we tend to do that shit a lot.
I don't got kids, so I ain't saying we.
Well, Latinas.
Word, my
Ain't
mom.
nothing coming out of this.
My
Unfortunately.
mom wasn't kissing me.
But that's a real thing. And,
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, Lex, because sure, you do see that in the
lot
Hispanic
with our
households a
culture.
lot. You see that a lot with the women and their sons.
Dominican moms, stop babying your fucking sons.
Facts. I didn't want to be I didn't want to generalize it.
Stop keeping them too.
This is
They
why the
are
savage
not
is on here. She'll do
yours.
it.
I
They
said
are
what
not
I said.
yours
call-
to keep.
We don't call her the savage for nothing.
No reason why you gotta come to the ER with your 50-year-old son and talk for him like he ain't a grown-ass man slaying bitches
Yo, I
outside.
hate that. I hate that.
Why?
Don't do
Okay,
it.
is that? And I'm probably ignorant to like the law or whatever, but is that not like that's not a crime? Like
in certain
in certain
states, it
states,
is,
right?
yeah.
Incest
It
is
is.
Absolutely.
considered
In all
a
50
crime.
states.
I believe where they're from, it is
Michigan.
a crime.
Yeah, it's a crime.
Lock that bitch up.
Send her to jail. Both of them. Send her to jail and send him to go get help.
How old is the son? Did they disclose his age?
He's like 20-something years old.
But from the picture, yeah, he definitely looks like he's in his early 20s.
But that's the thing that sucks because it's like what Lexi said.
need help
It
now.
makes you think
How
at
old was he?
How old was he when this started?
Exactly.
Because this didn't start now. This started
Groomed.
when he was a kid.
He was groomed
So
for
now
this.
we're talking about, this kid was probably sexually molested
Yeah.
by his mother while
Groomed.
he was being raised and groomed to act and be
And
taught.
probably
He was
tryna-
taught this behavior.
And probably crying for help in ways that people ignored or...
But you know what it is about that B? That a lot of times, like for, that's her son. You don't think that your mom would ever steer you the wrong way.
And there's, like,
so you
blurred
think that
lines.
this behavior is absolutely normal. You don't know that, listen, this is sick. Your mom is sick. Like that's not the type of relationship a mom and son is supposed to have.
There's a season of American Horror Story where one of the origins is the guy was being sexually abused by his mom. And no one knew except him. And I'm trying to remember what season it was, but he died and he was reanimated And that's when the other characters are like, oh my God, your mother was sexually abusing you.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. And I'm gonna just take it back to something that I sent you. I don't know, did I send it to you guys earlier this week? Fucking, just like Lexi said, we happen to be the same when it comes to this. Like, we have like 21 tabs open in our brains. And I don't know why I don't know if I saw something on TV, but I decided to like Google Prince. I think I wanted to see what sign he was or something. Let me take it there. I'm sorry. If you're a diehard Purple Rain Prince fan, you might want to exit out. You might want to exit out at this point. But I happened to Google Prince, and I wanted to see like when was his birthday, and I was like, oh, let me see like his wife, whatever. I just so happened to see that when you get to the personal life in Wikipedia, and I happened to read that when Prince met his wife,
Maite Garcia,
and the mother of his child, she was 17 at the time. 16. At 17, he became her legal guardian.
No, that's wild.
And what the Wikipedia
and he was 33.
Yeah,
when
what the
she was
Wikipedia
17.
didn't mention was that her mom was a big proponent of this.
Yes.
Like, her mom was with it. She was like, yeah, here you go, because later on, she made it seem like, oh, he was going to make her famous and help her be successful. Come on, Ma.
And supposedly, quote unquote, at 18, he asked her to get on birth control so they can start having a sexual relationship. I refuse to believe you were not having sex with that girl before that. Mm-hmm. Because at 18, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, get on birth control so we can start having sex. No, you were grooming her.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you were grooming that girl. And I mean, I'm sorry to say, I'm going to be the one to say it. That ain't no different from R. Kelly.
Facts.
I didn't hear Prince get canceled over that.
You know what they're
going
to
say? And I feel
say?
like back in that time, it was very acceptable.
Yeah. And you know what they're going to say too? Oh, but it was only one woman and he married her.
That still doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, like, what's the difference? I hate when people try to say, oh, only happened one time, but it still happened.
Facts.
That one time changes your entire life.
Yeah.
Exactly. It still doesn't make it okay.
So imagine the little kid.
And my thing is, like, as a parent, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, you want custody of my daughter? Here you go.
No, sir.
We're not doing
It's very
that.
similar to what a lot of the moms did when it came to R. Kelly.
And with Michael Jackson.
Absolutely.
Don't do the king like that. Don't do the king
We
like
do it.
that.
I say, if you a fan of either two,
Don't do the king like that.
of either three, because we mentioned R. Kelly, you might want to exit out.
You did open the podcast and say we were the most controversial
Yeah,
podcast
listen.
out there.
You guys, for the most part, are adults.
Damn.
You should be able to differentiate what's kind of not good, what's shady, what's fucked up. You just think about it like, damn.
That shit was fucked up.
Anyway.
Put yourself in those shoes. Like, you'd be cool with signing off your kid?
I'm not signing off my kid.
I was listening to, again, one of my favorite fucking girls. I love this podcast. Don't Call Me a White Girl, Damona. And she says this thing on her podcast that everyone has a price. She's very adamant when she says everyone has a
She's
price.
not wrong, though.
That's
She's
it.
not wrong.
Everyone and everything has a price.
That's a fact.
And yeah, that's just to show you that with the right amount of money, a mom is willing to, oh, you're going to make my daughter famous? You're gonna
Okay.
make us money? Boop, here you go.
Okay.
Kind of like what happened to Aaliyah as well.
Yep. Aaliyah was only 14.
Right. That's a fact. Well,
All right.
to close
On a
out
lighter
that
note.
topic, hold on. To close out that topic, I hope that kid, whoever that kid is in Michigan, that's
Or a young man, because he's a young
yeah,
man
yeah,
now.
Yeah, he's a young man now.
Facts. That's
Grown
my
ass
bad.
man.
My bad. I hope he gets the help that he needs, and I hope his mom gets locked up
She needs to be locked up.
and get the help that she needs as well. Whatever taxes pay for that in prison, she could get. She needs to be there.
buried.
Yeah, she needs to be there. And speaking of buried,
And those sounds in the
word.
in
Speaking
the
of,
back was like our little
Facts.
jingle.
Speaking
Let's
of
get.
buried.
No, I think we should just get into sex toy of the week. Yeah.
Oh shit! Bury the sex toys.
Sex
We're
toy
gonna bury that shit somewhere, alright?
Sex
So,
toy
Lex.
of the week is the
Take-
sex toy of the week.
You know, that's like
Yeah.
the second or third time you do that. You should really record that and just like.
Kind of like the
Yeah,
Sana my girl Bailey Sarian.
I do like random jingles like throughout my day.
All right, so this is it isn't a sex toy, more it accentuates what you already have. It's a thruster, And what it is you take this apparatus. It's a thruster. You take this apparatus and you can attach your vibrator or your dildo to it, and it's kind of like a portable Sybian. Now, for those of you who do not know what a Sybian is, would you call it like a sex machine?
I don't
Like
even
a
know
sex
what a
toy?
Sybian
It's
is.
Drill Bill.
You know what a Sybian is.
I do.
Hold
What is
on.
it? Let me see a
That's Drill
pic.
Bill.
Because Haydee
Sybian.
is
It's a
like
fuck
my
machine.
virgin ears. I don't know what that is.
What
Yes, the
is
fuck you do.
that?
An apparatus. I like that word. That's word of the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it? Yeah, is it the apparatus that
So you
fucks
attach,
you?
yeah,
You
it fucks
attach
you.
a,
So
you attach a
it.
dildo and it
Think of
kind
it like this: you see our mic stand in front of us,
Yes.
right? This
Show
little
us.
port comes with it has the port
Yes.
where you
Ooh.
attach the dildo or the vibrator, and it has the little stand. And you put your dildo on your vibrator, you prop it up whether it's your bed, your nightstand, wherever you want. Prop it up. Yeah, it's a prop. And
Shit,
it
got a
does
tripod?
the work for you. It's a portable Sybian.
Sybian.
It's
Yes, I was looking
it's
that
gonna
up.
fuck you.
How you spell that?
Sybian.
Sybian.
Yeah, I'm looking it up
fucker.
right now.
That's a motherfucker right
You
there.
guys know what a Sybian is. The sex machine.
Oh, see, that's what I was saying. A sex
Yeah,
machine.
that's what I say. You looking at me like
Oh,
I'm crazy, motherfucker.
Okay, so you can attach your vibrator, whatever, your toy on
Apparatus.
there.
Yes, your apparatus. And
There we go. Word of the
bonus,
week.
it has a warming mechanism that warms up your sex toy.
How does it want me to look at this Joey?
You plug. All right, damn it.
Warm it up. Warm it up.
Word, your woman technique real
So
fast
you
was
have
crazy.
you have your. I'm gonna put my hands on the mic. Don't hit me.
All right.
You have this is the
$1 in the
thruster.
cup.
$1 in the cup. But the noise matters. So you have your thruster, right? This is the little stand for the thruster. You have your vibrator. You attach it. You prop it up on, like
On
I
the
said, wherever
tripod.
you want it, and then you ready.
Go to
Go to
town.
work.
Go to town. Go
Go
to
to
Pound
Pound
Town.
Yes.
Clint Coley, we love you, man.
I missed that town.
So they have this one.
It doesn't even pop up in my maps anymore. And how much does this apparatus go
I got
for?
you
Lex?
right now. I got nervous and I closed out the window.
Shout out to
guys.
Dory. She's gonna be like our test dummy when
Yeah,
it comes to
and
these sex toys.
What
of the
I
week.
appreciated about this was the warming mechanism. Mind you, I don't like being penetrated by toys, so if that's your thing, then by all means, you're gonna
Yeah.
be in heaven because it's definitely gonna, you know.
Now,
Wait,
can you?
hold on.
Does
Who's-
anyone know if you can kind of move this
Sideways?
apparatus to a different angle where it would hit a different angle? Because sometimes I like it to be like a
think of
little
it like-
90-degree angle.
Think of it like a mic
Like,
stand. So you could prop it away, if you like your mic facing downward or upward or sideways.
So you can have
You
to
can
do-
manipulate it whichever which way you want.
All right, interesting.
levels.
I'm like Lex. I don't like penetration unless it's sex, but
Now-
I gotta ask the questions from my.
You straddle
Prices
the apparatus.
varied. The cheapest I saw it for was for $69.99.
69. What a number.
if you
Wow.
want- I know. If
Great
you
marketing.
want- If you
But
want
I'm
to,
not on
and
purpose
what's
with
good
that
about
toys.
this, like I said, it enhances what you already have. So if you already have like a nice, decent collection of sex toys, this will be like a nice little enhancer for it because you can attach, you can affix different toys, and
For my OnlyFans girls.
You're about to have a
My
whole
OnlyFans
collection of
girls.
super vibrators.
so think of it like that. Just think of it as it enhancing what you already own.
All right, so think
And
of
what
this.
is it called again?
It is called the thruster.
My size pony. Oh.
The thruster. Okay.
The vibrating
So yay,
thruster.
nay, Lex.
I was about to say,
Thruster.
y'all riding this motherfucker
The only
or nah?
reason why I'm saying nay is because I personally don't like being penetrated by sex
Same.
toys. So it kind of be productive.
What
for
if
me.
that
So
shit
what
got
if-
Bluetooth capabilities? and
Shut
you like,
up.
And like you could call somebody and then they could
Wi-Fi
be like, yeah.
and
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They give you the long
it gives you
distance.
recipes?
Yo.
Mute your own fucking mic. Mute your own
What?
mic.
That's
Give me your
that's kinda
goddamn mic.
genius, no? You could just call somebody while you riding the John.
I said
We gotta
nay.
patent that.
The yakadami. I said nay. Haydee baby, yay or nay?
Yay if I'm gonna be doing it with my sexual partner at the time.
Okay, so
But solo play, nay.
My man is obsolete at
Okay.
that point. That thing fucking way longer than he is. Nigga, I don't even. I'll just watch. I'll make you a sandwich when you're done,
you order the Uber Eats?
and the Uber when you're done, because there's no use for me.
TD, yay or nay?
Nah. I don't like toys like that.
No.
Okay.
He's not big on
But
toys.
we get one yay.
City girl?
City girl correspondent.
I'm gonna say nay only because like I've used something like that and it just didn't really do much for me.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm definitely not using that motherfucker.
I would hope not.
I would hope, yeah.
I'm not, but I feel like he'd use it to like do something completely random. Like, oh, I'm gonna just prop my mic on here and try to do some like weird beats.
Nah, because this will try to throw in a slick one last one.
Let me see if this shit could tighten my do-rag. Let me see.
Let me see if this shit will scramble my eggs real quick. Who needs
Yo,
it?
Pretty good.
That'd be
It
like a
probably-
good
yo,
stirrer or
You'll,
something. I
you'll
don't
try
know.
Rocky on that shit.
Hey, yo, nah, don't do that to the mascot.
He's gonna put his little rag doll on there.
Oh, man, poor Whoopi Goldberg.
Rocky has a sex doll, guys.
Wait, his cat Rocky has this little rag doll that he humps and beat. What
That's
did
his
you
sex
name
toy.
So it was the stuffed animal is a wolf, and I was tired of calling this thing like the thing or it, and so I named it something. I was like, fuck it, it's a wolf. It's Whoopi Goldberg now. So that's his fuck buddy, Whoopi Goldberg.
When I first came here and I saw like I've ever seen him like hump the doll, he was like, oh yeah, he's humping Whoopi Goldberg. I was like, what?
That's
Mind you,
what
just
he
to
Alright,
be
so-
clear, this doll looks like it's hanging on a like
Yo,
On a
right,
string.
okay,
Like,
on a string.
we need
like,
to get him a new Wolfie Goldberg.
Nah,
That
because
shit look
he-
like
he
it
gonna be
survived the
pissed off.
Holocaust. Like it looks horrible.
It
Yo,
did.
yo.
He's gonna do a Steven Spielberg movie.
Oh my god, y'all.
I'm dead serious. It look like it's been through hell and back.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah,
That shit did like 2 seasons of Oz.
not the whole.
Needless to say, if you guys want to contribute or donate a new fuck doll for Rocky, our mascot, let us know.
Pitch 718.
Pitch 718.
All
I
that.
think
Cash out
it's
chaos.
time we get Rocky a new doll.
I don't know if he's gonna want to let go of the old
He's
one.
not.
The old John John.
Yeah, the
It
old
has
John
all
John.
the
That's
scents
old.
and all
That's
the
old
smells
faithful right
and all
there.
Reliable.
All the babies.
That's like that doll like convenient pussy. You ain't never let that shit go.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo, you ain't lying.
talk
How often
about
does
it.
how often does him and Wolfie do the thing?
At least once a week.
Once
That I know of. You know, maybe he
But
be
when you're
getting
not
crazy
here.
at work on the coffee table and shit.
All right. Rocky don't look like he's comfortable with us speaking about his sex life. Let's wrap it up. So, guys, thank you for joining us this week on the Ladies Pitch Podcast. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, review the podcast on all streaming platforms. Again, we are on Instagram, Ladies Pitch, on Twitter, Pitch718. Please, please, please make sure it helps with the algorithm, you know, the whole podcast algorithm shit on Apple Podcasts.
Facts.
So make sure you guys do that. DM us, tweet us, email us, ladiespitch718@gmail.com. Let us know what you guys think about this week's episode. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We getting ready for karaoke tonight.
Word, you already know.
Yeah, so by the time this shit comes out,
the
you guys already have seen
water.
our karaoke video. And Patreon is coming very soon.
Word.
Very, 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 very soon. Maybe by the end of the retrograde we'll be out.
Word.
Yeah, so
If y'all cash out me $100,
That's a lot.
we will do
better
a
show a
5-minute video of me and Durag wrestling in some jello in a kiddie pool.
ooh,
I got
interesting.
with Speedos on.
Can it be cherry jello?
Yeah,
They're gonna be like fucking blue in old school.
that's where I got it from. He's got to wear the singlet like blue.
Oh shit, this took a turn.
All right, so this is your favorite mommy signing out.
Who is your favorite mommy?
Haydee, if you don't know by now, then I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, shit.
don't know
Miss
me
Steal your
right
bitch and your nigga allegedly.
Facts. No, that's a fact.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Word.
This is the girl you want to bring home to your parents if you hate them. Lexi the motherfucking savage.
Hey. Yeah, right.
This is Throat Demon signing out. You don't want to bring me to your parents.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's Fister, y'all buying.
Yeah, bye.
And if you don't know by now, this is somebody that you should be following on Instagram, New York City motherfucker. Look, I switched it up. Look, I kept you on your toes.
The man with
And
the
the
longest
longest fucking
intro
intro
and
and outro.
outro.
You heard?
Bye. Peace.
No, man, because I didn't give me shout out my beautiful, my putas with the
We
full
ain't shouting about the last 4 episodes either.
I think that they fell in the way. They told me. They was talking to me in my DMs. I don't know. So anyway, shout out to the putas with full paws, the obese beauties, the big baddies, the gorgeous goldies, the large lovelies, the pleasant plumpers, the heavy honeys, the fluffy fatties. And this is the BBW ambassador. Come on, do your job now.
Emphasis on that ass.
Also known as the Durag Daddy.
Adios.
Emphasis on the D's. We out of here.
Peace.
Adios.
Thanks for tuning in to Ladies Pitch Podcast. Make sure to subscribe on all streaming platforms. Find us on Instagram at Ladies Pitch and follow us on Twitter at Pitch718. See y'all next week. Bye-bye.